8 Marvel Universe productions to enjoy before Loki Season 2. The highly anticipated second season of Loki is about to arrive on Disney Plus on October 5th. Before venturing into the new season, it's crucial that you are well updated with Marvel Universe productions. This series, which has been one of the most eagerly awaited from Marvel Studios in recent years, is finally returning for its second season after a wait of over 2 years. If you're a dedicated follower of our platform, you likely have already watched all the movies and series that make up the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, if you've missed anything or want to do a review, we are here to list the productions you need to see before Loki's second season. Below, we will present a list of all the projects featuring the character portrayed by Tom Hiddleston. Each of them plays a crucial role in the complete understanding of the new season. It's worth noting that all of these works are available on Disney+. In 8th place, Thor. The first Thor film serves as an introduction to the realm of Asgard and the 9 realms in the MCU, exploring its ancient history and mythology. Aligned with Norse myths and Marvel Comics, the movie reveals the origin of Loki in the MCU, born from a frost giant. The plot shows how Odin saves Loki after being abandoned by his true father, Laufey, in a temple in Jotunheim. Odin raises Loki as his biological son, but Loki discovers the truth many centuries later. Driven by resentment, Loki disrupts Thor's coronation and unleashes the powerful automaton, the Destroyer, in Asgard. Although Thor stops him, Loki escapes from Asgard, launching himself into the Bifrost Bridge and venturing into outer space. The Avengers. Serving as a direct sequel to the film Thor, The Avengers reveals that Thanos recruited Loki and sends him to Earth to retrieve the Tesseract. Loki, under the influence of the Mind Stone and driven by revenge, initiates an invasion with the help of the Chitauri. However, the Avengers come together for the first time and defeat Loki. Thor then takes his brother back to Asgard to face justice in his native realm. This film is crucial to Loki's journey in the MCU, as it not only develops his relationship with the Avengers but also sets the starting point for Loki's future multiversal odyssey in Seasons 1 and 2 of the Loki series. Thor, The Dark World. Continuing directly from the events of The Avengers, Thor, The Dark World presents significant moments for Loki, despite being considered one of the weaker films in the MCU. The attack of the Dark Elves led by Malekith on Asgard forces Thor to seek Loki's help, even though Loki is recently imprisoned. Loki seemingly renounces his villainous nature and sacrifices himself to defeat Malekith's ally, Curse. However, this is a trick by the god of mischief, as Loki survives and takes advantage of the battle between Asgardians and Dark Elves to overthrow Odin and assume his identity. His plan succeeds. Thor Ragnarok. In Thor Ragnarok, Thor quickly discovers that Loki is posing as Odin, but his discovery comes too late. The Asgardian brothers reunite with Odin in his final moments. Before dying, Odin reveals that they have a sister, Hela, who returns by destroying Thor's hammer and taking control of Asgard. Loki and Thor end up on the planet of the Grandmaster, where they recruit Hulk, Valkyrie, and Korg to help save Asgard. Unfortunately, they fail, and Hela destroys Asgard with the help of the demon Surtur. Although Loki stole the Tesseract from Asgard, he actually plans to help Thor rebuild Asgard on Earth. However, Thanos appears to interrupt Loki's heroic efforts at the end of the film. Avengers Infinity War. Continuing directly from the final scene of Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity War sets the stage for a tragic story in the MCU with the arrival of Thanos. The Mad Titan kills Heimdall and numerous Asgardians, defeats the Hulk, and captures Thor. Thanos demands the Tesseract from Loki, who makes a final attempt to confront him. However, Thanos breaks Loki's neck, definitively ending the original Loki, a death that cannot be undone by the Infinity Stones or any other means. Avengers End Game. After everyone believed that the character's journey in the MCU had ended in Avengers Infinity War, Avengers End Game gives the character a new chance in a humorous manner. The Avengers' attempt to retrieve the Infinity Stones from various points in the past goes awry, resulting in the intervention of the 2012 version of Loki, who escapes with the Tesseract. Although the Avengers ultimately succeed in returning all the Infinity Stones to their proper places in the timeline, the 2012 Loki manages to escape with the Tesseract. The Time Variance Authority, TVA, promptly removes him from the timeline and takes him to their headquarters, setting the stage for the Loki series. Loki, Season 1. Continuing directly after Avengers End Game, the Loki series introduces a version of the character who has not experienced the events that the original Loki went through after the Avengers. The TVA updates him, and the 2012 Loki observes his entire journey until his death in Avengers Infinity War. He sees the pain he caused himself and others, motivating him to abandon his villainous facade and explore a life without deceit. However, since he is outside of time and space, Loki can only follow the TVA's instructions. Gradually, Loki becomes friends with TVA agent Mobius and realizes that the TVA's #1 threat, his own female variant, Sylvie, is not as evil as she appears. Together, they uncover the truth behind the TVA, revealing that all agents had their memories wiped and were convinced that serving the TVA is their only valid purpose. Loki and Sylvie are then sent to the Void as they attempt to discover who is truly in control of everything. There, they encounter other pruned Loki variants and, together, defeat the monstrous Alioth to gain access to the Citadel at the end of time, where they meet the true creator of the TVA, He Who Remains. The surprising ending of Loki's first season shows Sylvie killing He Who Remains and sending Loki back to the TVA headquarters. However, their victory is in vain as the multiverse is in shambles, and Loki encounters a completely different TVA. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania introduces Kang the Conqueror, the most powerful and ruthless variant of Kang in the MCU. As He Who Remains mentioned in the first season of Loki, this Kang variant threatens the concept of an orderly multiverse that the Council of Kangs had envisioned. However, he is contained within the quantum realm. When Ant-Man and his family end up in the quantum realm, they are forced to confront Kang and apparently kill him with his own multiversal engine. However, Ant-Man is suspicious that Kang is not truly dead, and the mid-credit scene of Quantumania suggests that the Council of Kangs has recognized Kang's apparent death as a signal to explore the multiverse. The post-credit scene of the third Ant-Man film directly connects to the second season of Loki, with the introduction of another Kang variant, Victor Timely, who seems to be working on a way to manipulate time in the late 19th or early 20th century. From this point on, Loki must reunite with Sylvie and seek a way to prevent the multiverse from collapsing in the second season of the series. Are you looking forward to the second season of the series? Full coverage will be available here on the Marvel Legacy from October 5th, so stay tuned not to miss any updates.